No, welcome back. Good evening. Welcome back to one of podcast. I think we have an interesting discussion this evening. Interesting topic. We're going to discuss this evening. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Does true love still exist? Does true love still exist? It's one of those questions that I don't know. You have to help me out to answer this question this evening. Does true love still exist? Because on this podcast, we we ask some of those life most important questions, those questions that mainly you need to think before you answer. And tonight topic is one of those ones. Does true love still exist, or has it gone extinct? Just like Nokia 3100, Nokia, those Nokia, even it's like 3310 as well. The ringtones and all that. People, maybe are you one of those people that still believe in politicians? Does true love still exist, or does it has maybe gone extinct? Before we jump in proper, let's digest this properly, because these days true love is competing with Instagram filters, dating apps. Some people that thinks that sending you a Snapchat, the Snapchat streak, counts as romance. It's still, it's competing with all of this. So look at old days during the time of your grandfather. They fell in love. Most times they met, the circumstances, sometimes maybe they met a church or something, I don't know, but they met and they fell in love. And sometimes they stayed married, even if they hated each other. That is true love. Or maybe you can say that maybe they're afraid of getting divorced, maybe divorce fees and all that, paying the lawyers and all that. But they stayed together. Doesn't matter if they hated each other. They stayed together. And there was a time when people used to marry for love. At least, that's what they told us. There was a time. But when you look at it in a reality, maybe you look at that, you see that your grandpa, your grandfather probably picked your grandma because she could what? She could cook a very good food. Some like jollof rice without burning the pot. And your grandma picked your grandpa because he was the strongest yamban in the village. If you look at it, it's romantic, isn't it? Then fast forward that to today, just fast forward it, to today. Love has gone what? Digital. Love now is on the phone. Everything is on the phone. It's gone digital. You don't meet your soulmate at church anymore or at the marketplace. No, you meet them on an app where their profile says, how it is normally. Men, they put in their seats too. Entrepreneur, God fearing. But in real life, some of them, they are just 5'7", unemployed. And the only thing they fear is what? NEPA, taking light during Champions League. One of these days, it's like Netflix. You can cancel the subscription anytime. I've said this severally on our platform. It's like Netflix. You can just wake up one morning. You don't feel like it. You just cancel it. No penalty. You don't like your partner, you swipe left on your phone. You want a new one. Subscription renewed. That's the way it is these days. And remember those days people used to say through sickness and health. Now the funny thing is that it's all through Wi-Fi and unlimited data. Once they have Wi-Fi and unlimited data, that's how that is it. There's nothing like true sickness and health. It's all about Wi-Fi, unlimited data. And that's what brought us to the question. And that's the question we're asking now before we open the line. Does true love still exist? And that's just the question, which I would like you guys to help me out. I would like you to help me on this question. And I'm going to bring the number on the line up for you to call to join the program. The number is on the screen. +447449823876. There's a WhatsApp number to call to join the program. Does true love still exist? Or you can just ask, where is true love? Where is it? The line is free. Call one on now on +447449823876. Call now. The line is free. The line is open. I would like you to call me or send a message, put in a comment section your thoughts and opinion about true love. True love still exists. Or where is true love? I said earlier, I said that there was a time when you can see that people they can meet each other those days. You can say maybe during the time of your parents. They used to meet someone, meet each other. That wasn't like anything like fun those days. They fall in love, they stay together, they get married, start having kids, get to a stage where maybe most times they hate each other, but they still stay. They still hang in there. They stay. Marriage. But these days, I'm afraid it's difficult because it's just like Netflix subscription. You know how it is with Netflix subscription. You can wake up one morning, you get angry, get tired. What do? You cancel the subscription. No penalty. Nothing will happen. That's the way love is these days. That's the way relationship is these days. And the funniest thing is that it's on the phone. Dating apps, a lot of Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and some other platforms. Go to dating app, everything. You just swipe, swipe, swipe. You're looking at a lot of people. And all those things now are competing. They're competing with true love. You don't know what to do. They're competing with true love. They're competing with true love. And then you're asking yourself, where is true love? Does it still exist? Because when you're discussing, when you thinking about it, when you looking into it, when you just sat down and then you just sit down and then try to analyze it to even figure out what is really happening. It look up in your face, money, looks, the soft life agenda, all of that. Because these days, true love is suspiciously allergic to poverty. When I'm talking about allergic, allergic to poverty. And then when you ask some people, they will say to you, what are you talking about? It's not all about money. But when was the last time you saw someone crying in a Lamborghini? Exactly. When was the last time you saw someone crying? They're shedding tears in a Lamborghini. No way. Everybody swears love is not about money. Everybody said that. I just want someone who makes me happy. That's what they normally say. I want someone that makes me happy. Really? Have you tried being broke? Have you tried being broke? Yeah, someone will tell you that happiness doesn't pay rent. Laughter doesn't fuel your car. When we talk about the good vibes, can't be exchanged for dollars. What we're talking about? When someone tell you that it's not all about the money, you hear that a lot. Just try to be broke. Try that. Just try to be broke and realize that's when you know that happiness doesn't pay rent. Because when you look at it, in reality, love is sweet. That's what they said. But it's sweeter when there is money, when there is shawarma, when you have Netflix in your house, that's fuel in the generator. It's money that you use for all of that to put fuel in your generator. You know what I mean? Netflix in there, shawarma. So when she comes in, she feel relaxed. Then if you want to make it in a bigger level, there will be AC in the house. So everywhere will be cool. She's relaxed. She got the shawarma. That means she have constant light because there's fuel in the generator. She will put her leg up and relax. You tune into Netflix and look for that movie. Both of you watch. That's love. That's love. Comfortability. Because you're comfortable. You're okay. Then if you want to top it up, you have maybe a Mercedes Benz outside, full loaded, treated with AC. I say it, you've arrived. Then when you look at it, looks at the looks, the appearance. Half of Instagram is in a relationship with their ring light. Half, you can say even more than half of people on Instagram, they are in a relationship with their ring light. You are not dating a person. You are dating their filter version of the jawline of the Greek god and the even like you can say waistline of the mosquitoes. You know the waistline of mosquitoes. I don't have you seen mosquito? The waistline, the back. That's where everyone look. I'm just putting it the way it is. The love with the nyash. That's what I mean. Because you're not dating human beings anymore, you are dating the filters. That's it. You're looking at them. The looks. Everybody want to be like, amazing. You want to feel because you're not dating you're not the person anymore. Does true love still exist? I said to you earlier, there are a lot of things that are competing with true love. A lot of things that are competing with true love. Talking about your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, a lot of platforms, social media platforms. That one is aside. Then you come into the dating app experiment, that angle. Dating apps like Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, a lot of them, different ones that you don't even know their names. There's a lot of them out there because all of those apps, they've turned love into Amazon Prime. Into Amazon Prime. You just pick add to cart, check out. And if it doesn't fit, return in 30 days. You understand what I mean? Right? You pick, you put to cart, check out. If it doesn't fit, return in 30 days. You understand what I mean? Because the app is not about love. They're about what? Options. Options. They're all of options. You understand what I mean? They're all about options. So people want the thrill of knowing there is always someone better. They feel it. There is also someone richer. There is someone taller, three swipes away. That's what those apps they give you. Even in mind that yes, there's options. If this person mess about straight away, like Amazon Prime, straight next day delivery. You swipe, you put in the cart, you check out, delivered immediately. If you don't like it, you return it 30 days. Because of what? People want the thrill of knowing there's always someone hotter, there's always someone richer, there's always someone taller, there's always someone handsome, there's always someone more beautiful. It's out there. Because true love can't compete with next day delivery. The next day delivery, but you cannot compete with that. And why asking, does true love actually exist? Does true love exist? Does true love exist? You can see people, see like stories, you see a lot of things that are happening and all that. You see some people that, especially here in the West, coming abroad, they met each other back in Nigeria or somewhere in Africa or whatever. They just met each other. Some of them they been in school, they were in school together. The other one is going to be in engineering. The other one is just studying, is doing nursing or medicine and all that. They were fine. They were in love, enjoying themselves. True love. They sweethearts. You understand what I mean? In school, everybody knows them holding hands together from year one to final year. They were living together, and they like profess that love to each other. Don't worry, I'm going abroad. I'll get a good job. Once I get a good job, I'm coming down to pick you up. That's true love. Everybody knows them. Both family knows them. She will cook, bring. Yeah, when he's going home on holiday, coming back, he's coming back with what? Goodies for two people. Because when he's shopping, he's doing shopping and everything, he's shopping for two people, shopping for his girlfriend, the love of his life. The same is going. He can't wait to see her. That's true love. They love each other. The beat, everybody knows them. When he can't see her for 2, 3 days, he's falling sick. He's keep calling. He just want to see her. The same way with the girl, she will just when the guy is now in school, problem. She's falling ill. Why? Because he's part of her. They love. They are in love. You understand what I mean? You experience that. Maybe you experience that kind of love too. Is there the calling? It's true love. Everybody looking at it is true love. Then graduation comes. They graduated. Go for youth service. He got his wish. Appointment. He got job offer. He's going to the United Kingdom as a doctor. He's gonna leave his girlfriend now. Then bring her closer. Baby, I'm going to the United Kingdom. I love you so much. We've been in a relationship for over like 6, 7 years. I promise you that once I get there and settled, I'm coming back to pick you up. And she's crying. Don't understand. Must you go? Why can't you wait for me? Why can't us two of us go together? There's nothing to worry. I told you already. Once I get there, I'm coming back for you. Once everything's settled, get my job settled, I'm coming for you. I love you so much. Don't worry. Believe in me. Crying and everything and shedding tears, but are crying and all that because they love each other. They just put it that way. That's what they told us. They're in love. And now what happens? He traveled, he got a job, settled, few years, 2 years. He saved a bit of money. Then he sent for her to come over. She came over. Getting to another man's country, things are being different. The structure, the culture, everything is different. What happens? They were in love for years. They know each other in and out. But now what's going on? Be that love has to be what? Be tested. Tested. Big time. Because of what? Then when they were in school, there was no pressure much. The only pressure there is just like maybe other guys maybe trying to check her up, trying to like, ask her out and all that, which at the end of the day, she's comfortable. The boyfriend is there and all that. The same thing with the boyfriend and all that. There wasn't no much pressure. It's like that because there's nothing about hunger. They experience hunger. If there's no money, they can smoke Gary, they can drink Gary together and all that. Everything was there. So there wasn't much pressure. But now coming to another country, you understand what I mean? Another climate, the culture is different. Here, there's too much pressure, a lot of pressure. Now that love is going to be tested. How do I mean? She's here, the guy is here. Now they be going to work. Going to work, they see different people, different classes, all of that. You understand? So it's going to be tested. And many have failed that test. Many have failed that test. You hear a lot of stories on social media, you hear people saying a lot of things on social media, like, yeah, I brought her over here. It's just 1 year, 2 years, and everything. Yeah, she kicked me out of the house. She taking over my house and all that. She said that she don't want to stay with me anymore. We are not compatible anymore. What's going on? But what is the problem? Both of you were in love. Then what changed? Does it mean that it wasn't love? Does it mean that it was just like, infatuation or something like that? If I can put it that way. What happened? What changed? What changed? This is just one of it. There are things where now you're fighting, you are competing with Instagram, or competing with dating apps, you're competing with a lot of things, of things, a lot of things, social media, you're competing. Any little thing, any little problem, any little, you mean there is this immediately strike. You understand? You need to be up. I mean, like you have to keep up your game 24/7. 24/7. Why? Because there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options everywhere. Options. Prettier, beautiful, handsome guys, tall guys, dark, fair, white, black, different. They're out there. Because in those days, there's nothing like that. It wasn't. You probably have to meet your soulmate in the church, or meet them at the market, or meet them somewhere, maybe in school or something. These days, you don't even need to leave your house. You don't even need to like put in any. The only thing you need to do is just to buy the subscription. If it's a paid subscription, there are some of them they are free. All you need to do what log in, swipe, check in. If you don't like this one, it's keep on swiping. You DM them and send a message on hello, hi. That's it. This conversation start. So there's options. There is option. And that thrill of that option is what is affecting, is what is competing with true love. To listen that people are asking, what is true love? Does true love still exist? And that's what we're discussing this evening. That's what we're like trying to figure it out. Why? Because when you think that you are in love, when you think that you find that right person, when you think that this is that person, and you're wondering, thinking to yourself, yeah, I've arrived. He or she tick all the qualities that I needed, all the things that you need. They tick all of that. Do you understand? Then, not knowing that there are other people that still ticking the same qualities, there are other people that are competing with you. A lot of them. And the funniest thing is that they are not coming to your house. They are not waiting for you outside. They are just on the gadget. They're just on the phone. You're competing with almost 1,200, maybe 2,000 people on a daily basis. Because there are some people that they are not different, maybe three, four accounts. When I'm talking account, I'm talking about dating apps, three different accounts. Some of them they are in Lucare, they are in Tinder, some are in Bumble, there are some in Hinge, some are in different kind of, dating apps. And it's not even, it didn't stop there. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, a lot of them different. I'm talking about what you are competing with on a daily basis. On a daily basis. To the extent that when someone says to you, I love you, it sounds like strange words. It's like sounds like an Arabic if you cannot hear Arabic. Latin, you can't even understand what they're saying. Do you understand what I mean? Because you start doubting, you start thinking, what is it? Because when they're saying that, maybe their character is showing different. Some of them, when you like, try to get in contact with them, you're trying to call them on a daily basis. You try send messages, do everything. They will read it, the WhatsApp. You see that they read it. You see the blue tick lines shows that they will not reply. They can't even get back to you. But those are people that claim that they love you. You try to call them on the phone severally. They will not pick the calls. Why? You don't know. But they love you. They claim that they love you. Does true love still exist? And if it still exists, can you let me know what is it? What is true love? How will you know that this person is really love you? Because it's strange. It's strange what is happening. The competition is too much. The competition is too much. It's getting annoying. To the extent that they have a lot of platforms, different kind of platforms, people telling you now how to like manage it to yourself. A lot of things because they bring in money into it. Money, a lot of it. Finance. Because when you tell about someone, they say to you, it's not all about the money. Then you're looking at them. What do you mean? You have to be ready. You need to make money. So why are you telling this person that they need to make money? You need to make money. Because out there, someone's still telling you that it's not all about the money. And then you're still hearing that you need to make money. Which one are you going to take? Because without money, it's no way you're going to satisfy them. There's no way you're going to find love. There's no, it's not, it's not there. What I'm trying to say is that love is not for broke people. It's in the olden days, the time of our grandfathers. That's when you see them, they will tell you that they fall in love just because of the way he makes her feel. He makes her to smile. He was funny. Your grandfather was so funny. That was the reason why I fought for him. It makes me laugh. What? These days, you are what? You're funny. Are you a comedian? Are you a comedian? What do you mean by you're funny? Come on. Don't ridicule yourself. It's all about what's in your bank account. It's all about the kind of watch you wear. It's all about the kind of car you drive. It's all about the kind of area you live, your environment. Because funny laughter doesn't put fuel in your car. You've heard that several times. Happiness doesn't pay rent. So, and then you try to be broke. Then you understand that there's nothing like love. So, what am I even talking about? Does true love still exist in this day and age, in this time of social media, in this time of internet? Let me just put it that way, because it's not only social media. The competition is intensive. It's too much. I said that many apps, many social media and platforms, a lot of things have turned love, this is what we call love, into Amazon Prime. If you know what I mean by Amazon Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, it's like sometimes it's the same day delivery, depending on how fast it is. You order something, you put on the cart, you check out, straight away, delivered. And the funniest thing about it is that if you don't like it, if it doesn't fit, you return it in 30 days. Within 30 days, you can return it. That's the way love is these days. That's the way it is. If it doesn't fit, what do? You swipe, you look for someone else because there's options out there. Options. Different, like options. They're out there. There's always someone richer. There's always someone richer out there. There's always someone hotter. There's always someone more beautiful. There's always someone more, like talking about handsome. They're out there. And you don't need to go out. You can just get them on your smartphone. So we're still asking is a question which you can put on comment section. Does true love still exist? And if it does, can you let me know how it's like? What color is it? How will you know? And what is it? What is it? Because the way I see it, maybe it still exists, but only in Nollywood movies. Have you watched Nigerian Nollywood? where the broke guy on a bicycle somehow, married the billionaire's daughter. Not in real life though. So that's in the movies. Broke guy on a bicycle. Sometimes they will come with a tricycle, keke. Then they will somehow marry the billionaire's what? Daughter. In real life, the broke guy is just broke. You are just broke. The millionaire's daughter is in Dubai buying handbags that cost more than your rent. No, I'm talking about in real life. Why are you going to see a billionaire daughter? In what way can you guys meet? Where they go to, you can't go there. The kind of people they mingle with, you can. It's not the kind of. It's not broke guys. So it's only in Nollywood, Nigerian movies, that you can see that broke guy marrying a billionaire daughter. It's not in this time. It doesn't exist. Put on the comment section. Does true love still exist? What do you think? Put it on there. Let me know. Or you can call me. The number is on the screen. +4474498386. That's the number. Call me. Because when you look at it, maybe true love is just choosing someone. You can choose maybe like their flaws and all, everything, and deciding not to replace them every time they annoy you, right? Even if they chew loudly, they fight in front of you, they forget your bad days. Oh, you know what I mean? All of that. You know, you just choose to stay. You choose someone like that. You don't care. All of that. I think that's true love, isn't it? It is where it's supposed to be. Well, it is scarce. It's scarce. That is so scarce. That's what I'm trying to say. Does true love exist? Where can you find it? This time, maybe it looks less like Romeo and Juliet. Looks more like people agreeing. I won't ghost you if you don't ghost me. Romeo and Juliet, they didn't have true love. They had 3 days of bad decision making and the tragic what? Ending. Real love is not dramatic. Real love is consistent. It's consistent. It's choosing the same person over and over again, even if when you know their flaws. The same when you know they could swipe for someone better. To choosing the person. You understand? And it's scarce these days. It's difficult to find. Why? Because there's always someone better out there because of options. 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 Everybody has options. There's a lot of options, different options out there. What do you think? Do you think true love still exists? What's your experience? How did you meet this person? How did you know that they're in love with you or they really, really love you? That is true love. You can put on the comment section. Let me know. That's the question we're asking this evening. We just want to ask. It's been a while. It's been a long time. We just like, maybe I just feel like, let's just talk about it. Let's reason together. Let's even like, think, let's just like, I mean, analyze it. Does true love exist? I believe it does, right? It's not, it's not loud. It doesn't always like, trend. And you might not even recognize it when you see it because it's not in everyday moments. You know what I mean? Most times it's quiet, ordinary, and real. Sometimes when you look at them, it's not like those flashy things. They are not flashy. Sometimes they are not on social media all the time. Sometimes they don't dress the way you want it. Funny thing is that maybe the same true love is looking at you there, or your face is just like you can't see them. They're caring for you. They are all the ones always time calling you all the time, checking on you. They're always there, trying to know how you are. They are always trying to like check on you all the time just to find out how you do. They always like, having your back. When you're sick, they're there. When you need help, they are the first person to be there. They are always available. Whenever you call, they pick. Just whenever they see a message, they reply immediately. But because they're always available, you don't value that. You don't take care of that. You don't even like, you don't see them. You don't. Sometimes you see some of those people, they will just like put them on friend zone. They corner them somehow, put them on a friend zone. Why? Because they're taking them for granted. They're taking all their cares, all of everything, the way what all of those things are doing for them, take it for granted. And most times they take it as what? You know, weakness. Why? Because he's always available. She's always available. Because of that, you can't value. It's no value. Why? Because there's options. There's options. There are better ones out there. There are better ones out there. Don't forget that true love is rare. It's very rare. It's hard to find. Does true love still exist? It's a question. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Because we're going to rounding up. It's the question. I said at the beginning when I started, I said back in the days, love was simple. Okay, your grandparents married, stayed together, and that was it. Okay, but let's be honest. Sometimes it wasn't romance, it was survival. He had a land, she could cook, boom, marriage. All right. Today, love is digital. Swipe left, swipe right, like you are in, what I mean, like you are ordering pizza, something like that. Someone says they are cis two, when they check in there, you go to the profile, cis two, God fearing and all that. But in reality, they are just maybe 5, 6. The only thing they fear is what? Their data finishing. Okay. And don't forget money. People say it's not all about money. I just want happiness. I want true love. Please try being broke. I said that before. Try being broke and see how fast true love back is back. But maybe true love isn't dead. It's just quieter. It's not Santorini photos or matching, like matching outfit on Instagram. No, it's the small stuff. Sharing food, forgiving each other, choosing to stay. So yeah, maybe true love exists. It's just hiding. Usually behind a block number. You block this person. You're taking them for granted because they're always available. That is the reason why. That is why you can't see them. You can't see it. You understand? You know what I mean? That's the question we're asking this evening. And I would like you to just help me out. Tell me your own story. Let me know. Just maybe you can me or write, put it on WhatsApp or just let us, maybe your voice note or something. Let us know. Yeah, say, yeah, I'm really in love with someone and I got true love. This person loved me to death. Let us know because we want to. You know what I mean? Because it's difficult. You're competing with a lot of things these days. Options. They always keep their options open. Some funniest thing is that some of them they even have like two, three, four, five people they're dating at the same time. With that, each of them maybe even they don't have knowledge of the other person. And funniest thing, they can still like date 2 years, 3 years without no problem, calmly, peacefully. And that's what true love is these days. Because the same person we're professing love for, A, B, C, D, the same people in a relationship. That's the way it is because there's options. There are options, different. I mean, like the options are open. You understand? Okay. This is where we're going to stop this evening. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and all that. The only question is just for you to like let us know, put on the comment section your experience. Let us know what you think, your thoughts about the question. Does true love still exist? I would like to I would like to see, I would like to hear from you. Okay. And this is where we're going to stop. I appreciate you all. Please don't forget to share this program. Send it to your contacts. And also if you have any topic you feel that we want us to like look into, you can send it to me on WhatsApp. The number is on the screen there. Okay. On that note, I'm gonna see you guys next week. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless.